Hey guys, it's me, KeliJo. Welcome back to the channel. I am out of town at the moment, but by the time you see this, I'll probably be back. I came to visit my husband here in Mississippi. He works out of town a lot. So he's a Boilermaker by trade. So I'm here at our travel trailer, as you can tell behind me. And he has requested that I make him some hot sauce. And so that's what I'm going to kind of show y'all real quick. I didn't think about recording it before. I forgot my camera like an idiot, so I'm using my phone. But what I've done here is I've making some hot sauce from scratch. What I use is, I don't really follow a recipe. I kind of just willy-nilly it, but I always use the same things. It always comes out tasting about the same. So, I cut my finger. It's bleeding. I use onions and red, yellow, and green bell peppers. I ran out of the yellow. They're in there somewhere. And I use lots of jalapeno peppers. And I ground it all up in my mixer here. And then I add some garlic after that. I chop it up. I like to add it kind of whole. And that's it. I don't add, and of course, tomatoes. I don't add any salt. I don't add any pepper. I don't add any spices whatsoever. And I get nothing but compliments on it. So, as you can tell, it's starting to boil. I'm going to stir it up. And it's almost done. So, when it's done, what I'm going to do is add it into these containers right here that I have. These mason jars that I got at HEB, which is our Texas grocery store. And then I will, don't look at my dirty dishes. And then I will bag them up, and he will probably hand them out at work because he's one of the bosses and they do that sometimes. But that's what I've done here in Tennessee. I'm in Mississippi. He works in Tennessee, but we're staying in Mississippi. So I was able to bag up or can up the hot sauce, and I usually use the whole container. And since I'm out of town, I didn't make near big as batches I usually do, but I did get 7 mason jars, 7 of the smaller mason jars full of hot sauce, and they are very warm. In fact, it's I have my arm laying right here, and I can feel the heat coming off of these jars. So now that I'm done with this, I need to wash up my pot, my Dutch oven, and his next request while I was here was to make him chili. And right now, 5-alarm chili, which is his favorite, 2-alarm chili, which is his favorite, is on recall. I don't know what happened to the chili mix, but apparently it's on recall. So now I'm going to make him some chili, and I'll show you once I get the pot started. And that's what the rest of the bell peppers and the tomato sauce and all that was for. So I'll see you in a little bit. Since I'm a vegetarian, what I do, and I'm a vegetarian and my husband is not, and neither are his friends that are coming over tonight, I am making a big pot of chili with all my beans and my vegetables and my jalapeno peppers and the onions I had left over and the bell peppers. All of that first. And I'm going to boil it in, I'm trying to bring it to a boil now, and it's kind of full. I accidentally put too much in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook all of it first and then cook the meat when it's closer to the end, and then take out what I'm going to eat and put it aside in a container, and then mine will be done, and then I'll add his meat and then cook it for probably about another hour longer so the meat absorbs the flavor and everything else. But that's how I'm planning on cooking it here. Usually I would cook it in 2 different containers, but since the stove is kind of small and I already take up so much room, I'm going to just leave it and cook it all at the same time and then add his meat in later. But there we go. So far so good. And I'll show y'all here in just a minute if he likes it or not. So see you in a second. Well, guys, my husband didn't want to be recorded. He is not a fan of being on the camera, but I can tell you that he loved loved the chili, and so did his friends. He actually brought it to work the next day, and I made some cornbread to go with it. So that's kind of what I did while I was out visiting him. I am back in Texas now and ready to start recording and editing some of these videos that I made for you guys. And that's it for today. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.